Jeffrey Weitzman, Director of Business Development for Navori. We are a digital signage software company. We've been in this business for 19 years. We specialize in content management systems, so we develop software for managing and distributing content to networks of screens. We are a Swiss company. We have over 500,000 players deployed worldwide. We're in over 115 different countries. So we have a global presence. As a company, we invest a lot of money each year into R&D. About 25% of our revenues go there, so we're constantly developing and evolving our product, innovating, creating new features and new products to make sure we're keeping up and also setting industry trends. So making sure that all our customers have everything they need to have successful signage networks. I think recently a lot of customers are looking for more experiential signage, would be a buzzword you hear a lot. So it's about how do you bridge the gap between traditional ambient digital signage where you could watch something, and then how do we make the customer engaged in it or become a part of the experience? So things like interactivity or things like interacting with beacons and triggering content based on real-time events are things that are becoming much and more prevalent in the space. So customers' expectations have gotten bigger and technology's gotten better. So it's actually a lot of really interesting things that are coming down the road. This industry has been growing quite significantly over the past years, so we've seen significant growth year after year. Revenues have been increasing by over 30% each year, so business is thriving, and we're very excited to see what the next years will bring for us. Absolutely, there's room for growth. If you're looking to deploy a digital signage network, it's very important to plan. Make sure you know what you're getting into and you have all the pieces mapped out before you go down the road. There are multiple things that go into planning a network, so you need to look at things like what hardware am I going to use, what content am I going to show, how am I going to integrate everything together, what are my objectives, and most importantly, and this is where we come in, is what content management software, how am I going to organize and distribute this information to the screens, and how can I do it most efficiently from an operational point of view and optimize my operating costs and also my capital investment in such a way that this network would be successful. One thing that we've developed, which is a very interesting trend, is you're seeing a lot of demand for higher resolutions. We've actually just released a 4K Android media player capable of doing video accurate to the second in terms of transitions between your media, very high-end device. So that's going to be really great to see what happens with that. We are not the first company to do a 4K media player, but we are one of the pioneers when it comes to development on Android and digital signage, and we are, in terms of professional grade Android media players capable of 4K with a software that can run on it that's stable, reliable, built for professional grade digital signage. We are definitely the leaders in that space. The biggest challenge today is, for me, probably the same as it's always been, which is customer education. It's getting the customers to understand that digital signage is something that you do need to invest some time and some resources in to make it successful. A lot of people still will go and try to buy a one-off, all-in-one, inexpensive solution, and they'll try to cut all the corners to save money, but really digital signage is something that's important and something worth investing in and that has an ROI to it. So it's teaching the customers and showing them where that profit center can be for them using the signage, how it can increase their efficiency through communication or by delivering a specific message depending on what their market or application is. So customer education really is still the biggest challenge. DSE is definitely a must-attend event. It's extremely important because it's the only time of the year where you get to get everyone together in the same room and see all the new and exciting things. A lot of our peers have developed really interesting products. Everybody's showing off their latest and greatest. So it's fun to see everyone together and look around and see all the new fun things that the industry is doing. Every year we come, we meet new people. It's a great place to meet a lot of our partners in one location. So we look at it as a big meeting room, and on top of that, with a lot of different people we can meet that we don't know. So it gives us a great opportunity to spend time with customers and meet new people. So absolutely. DSE, simply amazing.